Good morning, everybody, and welcome back from the long weekend. Today is Tuesday. I was worried about this morning. I have been known to say the wrong dates on the morning announcements, so you have to check me. But today is Tuesday, September 26th. It is an A day. And yes, we had a long weekend. For those of you who were observing Yom Kippur, Yom Kippur is a day of atonement. It's not a celebration holiday. It's a day of atonement and fasting. So for those of you who were observing that, we hope that you had a good day yesterday. For everybody else, it was quite the rainy day. It looks like rain is just settled on top of us, so we have to bring our own sunshine here into the school. But yeah, it was a little crazy out there. I thought we were going to start floating away. I was looking at the trees thinking, how am I going to build a boat? A little crazy. So hopefully it'll dry up and not be too terrible this week, especially in terms of sporting events. But please pay attention again to the afternoon announcements so that you know if you are going home on your regular bus because something's canceled or if you are staying after school. Now let's talk a little bit about today. Today is back to school night for 7th and 8th grade families. I just want to give a few reminders. Students, the most important thing is that you're sharing your schedule with your teachers. So I did send home the graphic organizer last week. If you want to print that out at home, if you just want to grab a piece of paper and a good old-fashioned pencil and write down red, yellow, green, blue, purple, it helps tremendously to have that and the teacher's name. And of course the room number if you have it, but it really is tricky if they go online and just print out your schedule. So having the organizer is great. And I know you're probably creating doubles just in case they forget. They will be able to pick them up at their unit meetings. Now, some of your families are coming right at 6 o'clock and joining a unit meeting. And some of the families are coming right at 6 o'clock and joining our encore teachers in the gym. So just pay attention to the schedule. Your parents will do great. We had a great back to school night for 6th grade families. So that is that. Now, our PTO tonight is also selling some merch, and they've got a few extra pieces of swag this year. They have this awesome magnet for $5. And they have Croc Charms. Check it out. It is such a cool detailed Croc Charm. Croc Charms. Yep. So cool. Representing our Vikings. And you know what? Those could really last all throughout your time here at Crossroads and at the high school because we're Vikings middle school and high school. Croc Charms are also $5. So if they have any extras after tonight's sale, we'll see how we can sell those during school. But otherwise, just remind your parents if they are getting swag, there is a card reader, a square card reader for debit card, but it's best if they bring cash. So that is that. Our PTO is also doing a Stock the Lounge event, which means you can donate items to stock the teacher's lounge so we keep the teachers nice and happy and fed. Happy teachers, happy days, happy kids, happy days. We just want to be happy. All right, so that concludes the information about back to school night. We do have something else that is coming up. It's called the Girl Powered STEM event. This event has happened last year. It is a STEM event focused on our girls, and it is happening this Friday. Mrs. Ackerson has put information up and around the building. If you look for the flyers, you'll see the QR code. I also put the flyer up on the VPO, so while you're watching the morning announcements, you probably see it there, and you can scan the QR code if you ask to use your phone. So that is there. You must sign up, and spots are going quickly. Again, that is this Friday. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I get into our winners from the teacher giveaway. Now, listen. This was a little crazy. So this was an example of how many students could quickly get on their computer and email. And we have 4 winners for the Sharpie sets and one of the Flair pens. And our winners, and we do have a runner-up because there was one person that was like 30 seconds from winning because of when the emails came in. And yeah, this kept me super busy this weekend because we had almost 500 emails. It was 4 something. So almost 500 emails, and you were all nominating your teachers. A couple of you nominated yourselves. That's not how this works. So here we go. The winners are, in no particular order, we have Mrs. Clyde. Lots of emails about she has no windows, so she needs a little sunshine and color in her life. Mrs. Clyde. We have a winner of Miss Brees, right next door. We have a winner of Mrs. Silcox, and drum roll, Mr. Quilter, all in this like little area over here. And then our runner-up, who I went out and got Mondo Lamo mag colors. They're not Sharpies, but you know, they're markers, all the same, is Mrs. Gavin. She was 30 seconds from winning based on when the emails came in. So Mrs. Gavin, you have that. If you all want to send a representative down here, you can come and get your prize. All right, everyone, that concludes the morning announcements for today. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have a fantastic day, Crossroads.